From fake sob stories to copy-pasted magic tricks, America's Got Talent has seen plenty of drama. But sometimes, it's not the judges who decide the outcome. It's the contestants themselves, bending the rules just enough to get caught. These are the moments when contestants actually got caught cheating on America's Got Talent. Beginning with a contestant from season 20, Tom Sandoval. In 2023, it was revealed that Tom Sandoval had been secretly involved in a months-long affair with his castmate Raquel Leviss while he was still in a nearly 9-year relationship with Ariana Madix.
And a couple years ago, I was involved in a scandal, and I was labeled as the most hated man in America by New York Times. I mean, it was really, really rough, and I was in a very, very dark place. I felt as though I had nothing in my life, and this band was the only thing that kept me going.
You shine away, I'll be coming for you ever, okay?
People online noticed something strange. His vocals sounded too perfect, like a studio track playing underneath. The story got even messier when fans found out Tom had a personal connection to Judge Howie Mandel, who had featured him on his own podcast just a few months earlier. And by the end of the performance, Howie praised the performance, calling it raw and real.
Tom is a showman. He really takes this seriously. It's a fun night at a club. For me, it was great.
Tom advanced to the next round, leaving fans wondering if it was truly his talent that moved him forward or his connections. While Tom's controversy revolved around a backing track and hidden connections, Alex Samson from season 19 found a completely different way to bend the rules, not with sound, but with votes.
Maybe I tend to lose my balance when it comes to you. Oh.
Alex had allegedly told his overseas fans to use VPNs to change their location and sneak into AGT's US-only voting system. Some fans called it clever, while others said it was straight-up cheating. If he wins this season, then I'm done watching AGT. This is sickening. His performance was awful, and he took a spot in the semifinals away from someone who actually deserves it. And it didn't help that screenshots showed Alex liking tweets about VPN voting. AGT never said a word about it, but by the time the season wrapped, Alex Samson's name wasn't trending for his music anymore, but was trending for all the wrong reasons. And just as Alex's story exposed how easily the system could be gamed, fans believed Paul Zerdan, the ventriloquist who won it all in season 10.
America has voted. The winner of the $1 million and the star of the headline show in Las Vegas is... Paul Zerdan!
Paul became one of AGT's favorite success stories, until fans noticed something strange. And they started popping up online, comparing his routines to older acts by legendary ventriloquists Ron Lucas and David Strassman.
What you have to do is keep looking out there, all right? Let me do all the talking, okay? And I've got to say, that's a pretty good fit.
All right. Wow, that's impressive. Jeff, what do you think?
I like this.
Soon, people started asking bigger questions. How did America's Got Talent, a massive show with a whole team of producers, not catch that some of the routines were already online? Well, Paul Zerdan may have walked away with $1 million, but he walked into a shadow that's still hanging over his name, because sometimes winning isn't the same as earning it. But Tim Poe from season 7 was that contestant whose lie didn't just fool the judges, but fooled an entire nation. Tim stepped onto the AGT stage with a soft stutter and a story that instantly gripped everyone watching, and claiming the trauma left him with brain damage and speech difficulties.
Well, I spent 14 years in the military, but my career was ended in 2009. I had got hit by a grenade in Afghanistan, and it broke my back and gave me a brain injury. So that's the reason why I stutter a little bit.
He even showed a photo of himself in uniform. And by the time he finished singing, the judges were emotional and the audience was standing. But behind the applause was a lie. And just days after the episode aired, military officials came forward with a shocking statement that Tim Poe had never been injured in combat. And that photo of him in uniform, it wasn't even him. It belonged to another soldier, a real veteran whose image had been used without permission. The entire story, from the stutter to the supposed war injury, had been fabricated, and what was meant to be a story of resilience turned out to be one of deception. When the truth broke, fans were furious. Veterans called it disrespectful, and AGT's producers immediately distanced themselves, removing Tim from future episodes and issuing a public statement. The comment sections exploded quickly as one YouTube user said, "You know, it's sad actually. His talent alone was enough to get him through the show, without all the lies." Finally, the last contestant who thought he could outsmart both the judges and the audience, until fans caught the trick hiding in plain sight. Mike Jacobson, from season 18, introduced himself as a magician of clever twists and psychological misdirection.
Magic Mike Jacobson. So you're going to be doing magic.
That's right.
His audition left the crowd amazed, but during a later performance, cracks began to show when Mike asked Heidi Klum to choose whether to burn the face cards or the number cards.
I'm going to burn the invisible deck from 52 all the way down to 1. At the end, Simon, you're going to be a hero, as you always are in my heart. And you're going to save one of the remaining cards from burning, but it depends on what Heidi and Sophia decide. Heidi, take that match. I don't want you to strike it and stare into the flame. Let's just say there's two groups, number cards and face cards. We need to decide whether you want to start to burn all the numbers or all the faces.
But when Heidi said she wanted to burn the face cards, the trick somehow played out as if she'd said the opposite.
Am I telling you?
Yes, please.
All the faces.
He continued confidently, involving Sophia and Simon in the act, burning matches, saving a queen, and when the final reveal came, he dramatically pulled out the Queen of Diamonds.
You and you decided together save the Queen of Diamonds.
The audience gasped. The judges were shocked, but sharp fans at home hit pause and rewind. Wait, didn't Heidi burn the face cards earlier? Which made the inconsistency blow up online. Was this a brilliant sleight of hand meant to surprise? Or did Mike secretly ignore the judge's real choice to keep his trick from collapsing? Reddit and fan pages went wild. Some people said it was just misdirection, while others said he cheated. The debate kept growing, with fans replaying his trick frame by frame, trying to figure out what really happened. But through it all, Mike stayed quiet, and AGT didn't say a word either. He slipped out of the spotlight, leaving one big question behind. Was it magic or just manipulation?